All right, let's do a quick unboxing of the NETGEAR MR7400, which is the MR7 Pro. And I'm getting this here in 2025. It's the latest and greatest. And I want to compare it also with the previous one that I have, which is the MR6110, which is MR6. This is not the Pro, I don't think. Now, I can tell you right away, you know, the newer is always better, but in the case of this one's a lot less money. This one is like $300, I think, whereas this one was $600. And you can only get them through AT&T if you want to get them with a factory warranty, and you have to pay them off before you can unlock them. This one is unlocked because I did pay it off. And another caveat is you have to have it on the account for at least 60 days. Just know that, okay? You can see I've got a T-Mobile card in here. Now this one has the Wave. Wave makes this more expensive, and it's only really good in certain downtowns of cities. So actually for AT&T, that makes it kind of useless. But as I found out, T-Mobile has their plan, has many more cities that use Wave. So I'm keeping this in here. And actually I'm going to use, if you live out of the car like Denise and I, we do for 5 months out of the year, you need like a wall quality connection. So you have to mix two together. But I'm just showing this to you as an unboxing. I'm going to show you my setup at a later time. What's included in the box is a battery, which I don't recommend you use. I recommend you use the cord that comes with it and protect this cord, especially this right here where it connects to the device, because that tends to get frayed or messed up, and then it doesn't stay on with the electric anymore. And then finding a cord that works is a pain in the ass. I'll actually put what I use, if I remember, as a link in the comments. And that requires you to buy both a cord and an adapter. But the problem is, even if you find a cord that fits, when you turn this thing on, it says that it's you've used the wrong cord and it won't work at all. And sometimes even on the replacements, it will do it from time to time, at least the one that I know that works, so I'm gonna put down below. But I would highly recommend you use that one only. All right, so you can see what we've got here in the box. It's the M7 Pro, and the battery, which I don't recommend you use, because whenever you take the batteries out and you use electric only from this port, basically you get more power, you get more signal. So that's what you want. So this one has the AT&T, that's a SIM card in case you want to know where it is. And I'm on the old one, the Ultra plan. The Ultra plan is not available anymore. So it was weird because I had this on the Ultra plan. They wouldn't let me upgrade to the new device. I had to buy it on a separate line, and then I had to pay it off and get it transferred, and under the 30-day satisfaction guarantee, get rid of the new one, because I found out they don't have this Ultra anymore. They've got another one which deprioritizes you and gives you slower speeds. But these are business plans. Always recommend you go with the business plan with both T-Mobile and AT&T, which are the top ones nowadays. This one costs $100. This one costs $60. Apparently they're both unlimited and they don't deprioritize, but you have to have an actual business to use that. All right, so what else can I tell you about these? All right, these have ports. You see this? This is why these are so good. They have these MIMO antenna ports, and you want to get a MIMO antenna, especially if you're in the car like me, or you park some places where you need better reception, and if you like to park in the shade or parking garages, because guess what? Stuff like Starlink won't work. That's why I don't use Starlink. Even the mobile service, which is $160 a month, that's the same cost. Wouldn't you know it, of the two services I have, 60 for T-Mobile and 100 for AT&T. So I recommend that you get external antennas. That's why you want to get these devices. That's Bilbo. He's in the video here. All right, we'll get to you in a minute, Bilbo. But see, both of these have ports where you can plug in a 2x MIMO antenna. And I will show you my setup in another video, and I'll have that linked below if I remember it. And of course, you can also use a hardwire cord, and you will need that if you want to split your systems together, which is an interesting way to do it, but it's the best way to do it, and you want external antennas. So I could not get this device through T-Mobile. They don't sell it, not the MR7 Pro. Had to get it through AT&T. You know it's branded. You unlock it, like I said. This one, as long as you pay it off, you have to have it at least for 60 days. They reverted this back to my old existing account, so after like 55 more days, I can unlock it. All that is basically they just give you a code that you enter into the device, and it unlocks it. So any other questions you have, let me know in the comments. But this is definitely the way to go. If you are living out of the car, I do not recommend Starlink unless you're constantly on the highway and a clear view of the sky. This is the way to go. The only other caveat to that would be if you are in areas that don't have any cellular coverage. In that case, you'll have no choice but to go with Starlink. But $160 is pricey. when we can have 2 services, and these are up to like 150 megabits per second each. We can get up to 300 megabits per second by mixing them through the routers. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.